Nice. I've been putting this off for, well, a few minutes now anyways. Oh, they're wet inside. You might notice I'm not wearing any safety glasses. I've never gotten anything in my eyes from splitting wood with a splitter after years and years of doing it. Problem with the safety glasses is they get fogged up instantly, and for me that's almost worse because you can't see what you're doing. All right, let's get to this pile. Fuel, choke, throttle. One problem is with a lot of these splitters is they don't sit quite high enough. So I put this one up on car ramps just to get it to a better working height. A few fun facts for fur fans. I haven't said that many F's in one sentence ever. Oh, yes I have. When I was talking about the Canadian government. Douglas Fir. It grows over 300 feet tall, but it only grows that tall in British Columbia on the west coast, which some call the wet coast. Another interesting thing. This is a relatively large round, nowhere near as large as they get. You can see on this the bark is maybe an inch thick at the most. Well, on the big ones that grow on the wet coast, I mean the west coast, this bark will grow to over 30 centimeters or over a foot thick. And the reason for that is for protection against bugs and forest fires. I've probably mentioned it before, but this is just one of those cheap Chinese things. It's from a place here in Canada called Princess Auto, which I think would be similar to Harbor Freight. And I think every country has one of those places, just different name. It's only a 15 ton, so it's not huge, but it has never ever had a problem going through anything I put on it. So if you're thinking about buying one of these things, any brand, I would say that don't buy a big one, because it's just going to cost more in parts and use more fuel. A 15 ton works fine. What else? You might have noticed I cut my wood all different sizes. That's because our fire, we light it every day. So basically you want to have small stuff to light it. Sometimes you want it to go all night, so you put a big piece on. So that would be the reason you see me cutting all weird sizes. You may have also noticed I don't run it at full throttle ever. It's only usually like half throttle. No need. It's just harder on it, and it wastes more fuel. So I've read a bunch of different opinions on this, how much ashes you end up with. It's very little. I've seen as much as people saying 1% even. Kind of the more the better, because we use the ashes in our garden. It's calcium, potassium, all sorts of stuff like that in it. Good for the garden. One-eighth full.